So I'd assess the state of the ad industry as somewhat confused. Uh, I think because capabilities have gotten a lot better, and when I think about capabilities, it's a combination of clean rooms, first party data, activating against that first party data, through data driven linear, through addressable advertising. Um, But then it's also the ability to reach a consumer in a very relevant point in time through things like retail media networks. Um, when I say I think the industry is confused, I think it's the great capabilities have sort of created a lot of questions that people have about um, how to best deploy their advertising. Um, I think, we think about things like top of funnel and bottom of funnel, and I don't think that's a choice. I think at the end of the day, any advertiser needs to effectively be leveraging impressions to accomplish both of those at the same time. And what differs is who you're targeting, what the ad experience you're looking to enable, and other things. But, you can't only rely on the bottom of the funnel to drive incremental sales if you're not filling in the top of the funnel to create more people, new people who are aware of your brand. Um, you're going to miss out eventually. The bottom of the funnel will start to dry out. So I just think we've created great capabilities, um, but I think what that has done is sort of led us to a world where we're only focused on response and we're not thinking about the top of funnel. I think we just need better thinking more holistically about how we solve brand problems. So start with lots of people gainfully employed. Um, you know, I mean, look, I've seen this from the publisher side of the world, which is, publishers going through massive headcount cuts, um, and a lot of really good people out of work now, which is bad, which hurts. Um, I think we need to use technology appropriately. Um, there are a lot of solutions that technology can enable that will make work more efficient, will make analysis more efficient, will make campaign execution more efficient. I think I want to see a world where we're leveraging that stuff appropriately. Um, I want to see a world where we understand at the end of the day that a consumer sees a screen, the TV screen. They don't see the difference in ads by platform. They don't think that there's a frequency issue on linear TV and connected TV individually. They think there's a TV frequency problem when they turn on their TV, and that we've created a truly seamless ad experience that controls frequency at a consumer level, not at an individual platform level. Um, I'd love to see us stop talking about alternative currencies. I'd like to start to us to see, focus on we need measurement to solve the relevant business problems of the day. We need it to be affordable relative to financial health of the companies licensing it. Um, we need researchers to stop battling currency problems and think about how they leverage data on behalf of their customers, their clients. So I read with great interest the paper that Jonathan Stoyer and Julian Zilberbrand wrote about the SIM paper on the role of the U.S. JIC. Um, One thing I think that I would add to their thinking, and it was a well-written paper. One thing that I would add to that is one role the JIC needs to play is to be the future-looking Sherpa for our industry. Look, our industry has been fairly reactive to technological changes, add execution changes, and we need some people who are looking out 5 years and crafting the changes we need in data and measurement and systems relative to that forward-looking 5-year vision, not worrying about solving problems that hit us 5 years ago. And I think actually that is a very relevant role for the JIC to play, in collaboration with groups like the MRC, groups like the 4As and the ANA. But I do think it's a matter of, look, everybody is fighting to deal with today's business problems, but I do think we need some people who are dedicated only towards thinking about the future, so we could be a little bit more prescriptive in in how we sort of craft the solutions.